Okay, so the next lab is about signed and unsigned integer numbers. So you must have looked into the videos for the signed and unsigned numbers. So this lab is about it. So I have created one small C program which will basically represent what we have shown in the videos. Let's start with unsigned first. So it's a very simple program, the standard libraries which we need to include. And now if you want to find out the highest number which is represented by a double word, which we saw in the video, these are the data types that you need to use to represent a double word. I will very soon show you a table about the couple of very few data types. The rest you can research on your own. But for the double word, for the 64-bit word, which 64-bit size data which we are trying to represent in the video, in the C, you need to use unsigned long int to represent that. And as shown in the video, for an unsigned double word, the highest number that can be achieved or that can be represented is 2 to the power 64 minus 1. We have seen that in the video. And then we are printing it. This is just a printf statement that the highest number represented by unsigned long int is, and this is the format specifier for unsigned long int and the value. Okay, so let's run this program and find out a couple of things over here. So risc-fi 64 gcc, the same command, ofast mabi, and instead of the output file will be, in this case we will put something as unsigned.o and the C file as unsigned.c, and then we'll simulate it. So the way to simulate is spike pk unsigned.o. So this number matches with the thing that we have shown in the video. How to confirm this one, whether this is the highest number that is being represented by an unsigned or by a double word? Do a simple experiment. Enter a higher number over here. Let's say put a number which is more than 64. Let's say 100, for example, or let's say 100 will, it will confuse you with the binary number. Let's put a number, let's say 127, for example, a higher number which is higher than 64. So ideally power 2 to the power 127 is a bigger number, but let's see what do we get. We get the same number because of the data type that we have as unsigned long int, and that is the maximum number that it can support. This is the lab for it. And let's see another thing, whether we are doing the right thing or not. Let's say we'll modify this to 2 to the power 10, for example. If 2 to the power 10 is in the limits that can be represented by unsigned long int, it will basically show it, else it won't. Let's try it out. Okay, so 2 to the power 10 is 1024 minus 1 is 1023. Let's try out another experiment. We know it is unsigned. So if we take the entire number and instead of minus 1, let's say we multiply it by minus 1. Let's see what do we get. You get 0. And why is it so? As shown in the video, unsigned long int, or the unsigned integers for a double word, the lowest number is 0 and the highest number is this one. So it won't go to the negative number. Now what to do to go to the negative number? It's pretty easy. We modify this code. Let's say we'll remove unsigned from here. and keep it long. We remove unsigned from here, keep everything long. We remove unsigned from here, and the format specifier for a signed long integer is LLD. Now let's see what do we get. So do you see this? The negative number is getting represented by our current code. Okay, so that's the short C program, and I will also let me show you the way to represent a signed number. So as we have seen in the video, the signed number is for the long int max, you have to it's basically 2 to the power 63 minus 1 for the highest one, and 2 to the power 63 multiplied by minus 1 for the lowest number. This will give you this should give you the highest and longest number, highest and the lowest number. Let's try to run this, and the command to do that is, now we have to point to the sign.o, sign.c. okay, and it should give you the highest and the lowest number for the signed integers, but it won't. If you see over here, the highest number and the lowest number represented by a signed double word is not coming as the right one. So what is the bug over here? Find out that, and that will be the part of the lab based MCQ. Okay, the answer lies in this small C program. So type the C program on your labs, attempt the lab based MCQs, find out what's the issue over here. Okay, and in the meantime, these are the different types of, these are the four data types which we'll be using in the labs: unsigned int, unsigned long int, which we actually looked into a couple of minutes back, and long int. So as we saw, unsigned long int is 64 bits and or 8 bytes. So 1 byte is 8 bits. So 8 into 8 we get 64, and same over here. Unsigned int and int are a byte is again 8 into 4 32, and these are the format specifiers. So you will need this information for the lab, so take a note of it, and you can stop the video and attempt the labs. Thank you.